for the morning to you. Sorry, a bit 1 or 2 minutes late, but we are here for first in a while live watch long of La Liga. Obviously, we it's the first time I'm doing this on the channel. I'm doing both of these teams somewhat new. We have Real Valladolid against Osasuna. Cheers. I kind of have to lower the volume to be honest. All right. I think it should be all right. But please, before we get started, please do hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on X on Twitter and obviously my boy is right there. Trying to sort things out just a bit. Come on. Okay. While waiting, as I said, please do hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on X on Twitter as well. Trying to clean the lens as well. But yeah, do let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the live chat. I said a win for Sasuna here. But Valladolid win, yay, you know. But yeah, if you kind of notice, I'm a bit, I wouldn't say sleepy, but just trying to get myself back into the mood of doing live watch alongs and streaming, and obviously, um, trying to see what to do hairstyle for this live watch along as well. It's a bit long, so I might have to cut it maybe next this time this week. Maybe. Oh, I don't like this hairstyle. I don't even like this one. Looks like I'm a soldier from the Second World War. All right. Um, now I need to just make sure I get. Don't want. So let me just quickly make sure I. Because the stream always refreshes. Yes. Okay. Hopefully it all works out today. Hopefully. But yeah, should be a good game, I guess. Both of these sides, yeah, not doing well, but both teams trying to compete as high as they can finish this season. Obviously, Valladolid are terrible, as I always say. Um, but you never know. Final few home games of the season for Valladolid. There's only about like what 7 games left of the season to go, I believe. And if you want to check the other results of La Liga, and obviously I'll start the timer when the game starts, which it hasn't for me. Um, but yeah, and also happy Easter Sunday for everyone, and happy 420. Blaze it. I don't even smoke, but yeah. But yeah, let's actually look at the lineups for both teams as well. As we get almost started. Hopefully, I don't know, but at least my stream for now not being terrible on league. La Liga, La Liga. All right. So for the home side, Real Valladolid, we have Ferreira as the goalkeeper, and then you have Cadella, Aidu, Santos, and Enrique. And then you have Juric in the midfield, along with Moro, who's probably been Valladolid's best player, Chucky, Gurric, and Matisse. And then up front, you have Latasa. As the game's about to start, I'll start the timer. All right. The game has started, people. The game has started. Should be, as I said, a good game. And for Osasuna, they actually went with a 5-3-2 according to this. Herrera in goal, and then a back five of Reso, Bayomo, Catena, Ferrando, and Bretones. And then in midfield you have Rose, not 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 Rice, Oros, 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 Toro, and Moncayoya. And then up front, you obviously have Budimir along with Garcia. So, you know, Osasuna with Budimir. I don't necessarily rate Budimir as much as some people would, but he is a decent player. But he's more like a target man type of striker, I would say. And he's been. I think he's the third highest goal scorer in La Liga, if I am not mistaken. Budimir, though. So he does have goals in him, but playing for Osasuna is different from playing like with Real Madrid or whatever. Let me actually check the top goal scorers. Yeah, he is the third highest goal scorer in La Liga, only behind Lewandowski and Lewandowski and Mbappe as Osasuna tried to attack here with a little over the first minute. Oh, just crossed the face of goal, and obviously not many fans actually in this game for Valladolid, mostly it's in the Jose Zorrilla, but that's probably because Valladolid are terrible and probably getting relegated. I think it took a deflection there actually. Didn't really mean it, but almost caught the goalkeeper out, and then just behind Budimir, who's third in the top goal scoring list of 16 goals, is Sanchez and Rafinha. Osasuna, I believe, did get their win in the previous game, and obviously looking to get themselves a bit forward as well. Um, in terms of the assists, obviously Yamal with 12 in La Liga. Yellow cards you have Adel Abkar of Alaves, and obviously red cards. I definitely know it's Pariki. Oh no, it's Mario Marin. Mariki's tied there, but Mario Marin of Valladolid is the guy with the most red cards this season, with 3 red cards. Like probably not entirely the reason why, but there's a reason why Martin's not even, I believe, not even playing this. It's not in the starting 11. Oh yeah. So yeah, as I said, please do hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on X on Twitter as well. Um, but yeah, let me also know you guys' scores predictions as well. Yeah, it seems like a nice sunny afternoon in Valladolid. Actually, if you don't want to count Celta Vigo, it's actually my closest La Liga stadium. Um, but if you guys are interested in the Segunda, right, you also do have the um, well, we're probably going to get Levante and or Elche. Um, I know there's a game happening. I forgot who's playing, but I know Deportivo were playing at 9 o'clock today. As Valladolid take a shot, and it was blocked by, I believe, is one of the defenders of Osasuna. But Valladolid with the first opportunity of the game, or somewhat second opportunity of the game, but their first opportunity of the game, it was whipped in. It's a good block. Maybe the goalkeeper would have caught it or saved it, but really lucky there. Yeah, I think maybe the goalkeeper would have got to it, but yeah, it's a good start. You could probably say Latasa, the main guy up front for Valladolid. substitution already. 5 minutes in. So Moncayoya is off and Abanez is coming on. Seems like a hamstring injury or whatever. So not good for Moncayoya. And he was the one that actually delivered the cross that almost went in for Osasuna. See what Osasuna can do here. In possession of the ball, I'll be honest, right? Today's watch long, it's quite chill, quite nice. Um, you know, not really much going on at the moment. Um, I will check the Segunda and what's happening in the game that's happening right now. I forgot who's playing. That's the thing. If it is Elche, then I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Um, yeah, it was Pitonas, and it's a throw-in, I believe. My hands are pretty cold, so I'm using my coffee, um, cream coffee. To get it. Throw in here, Osasuna. We'll get it back at least. Probably put it back into the box. And you have space, put it in, and the goalkeeper easily claims. Ferreira. Segunda. That's why I have to check. Two people watching, two, three people watching. Please do hit the like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Um, no, it's Cartagena against Granada. That's happening right now at the same time as this game. Um, it's also 0-0 in that game. Games later in the Segunda. Um, at 4:15 we have Cordoba against Oviedo. At 6:30 we have Elche against Albacete. And then obviously at 9 o'clock tonight, obviously replay. Tenerife Deportivo La Coruña. We host Tenerife. In form somewhat Tenerife. So yeah, can't worry ourselves much, I would say. And then Ibor against Malaga tomorrow night at 8:30 or tomorrow evening. And then obviously, Copa del Rey final happens on Saturday at 10 o'clock, I believe. That's the kickoff of the Copa del Rey final between Barcelona and Real Madrid. So that's going to be interesting. Ball whipped in. Oh, what a great goal! 1-0, and guess who scores his 17th goal of the season? It's Budimir. 1-0, not to Croatia, but to Osasuna. It's a really good goal. Very good cross. I believe it was Vertones. And it was a very good ball into the corridor of uncertainty, as much of the British media would call it in the commentary team. But yes, Osasuna do have a lead here. Only just 10 minutes in, 9 minutes in. Really good ball in, and Budimir heads it in. Oh, that was such a good header by Budimir. Ante Budimir with the first goal of the game, and at least we do have a goal to celebrate. 1-0 Osasuna, as you can see by the scoreboard right there. Really good goal. Really good goal. I love that goal. And it's a great start for Osasuna as Valladolid tried to attack. If Valladolid can get a goal just after conceding, but they're terrible, so they probably won't. Ball cleared, but they did score two goals against Atletico Madrid away. So you probably expect them to at least try something out, but they did lose 4-2 eventually. And also, Atleti lost earlier today. Not earlier today, but last night they lost at home. I believe no away. They lost away at Las Palmas, so that's even worse for Valladolid. I have to check. I am not sure, but I have to check. If Valladolid lose this game, do they get relegated? Like official? I know they're getting relegated regardless, but is it official? I have to check. I need to check. They're on only 16 points, Valladolid, but doing better than Southampton at. Um, if well, Alaves have to play later. I forgot who. I think Alaves play Sevilla. If they beat Sevilla, it'll be 33 points. But let's say just after this game, 16 points with 6 games to go, Liad. With 6 games to go, that's 18 points. So they can still earn more points than they have points now. I have to calculate. Calculation. The most points if Valladolid were to lose this game would be 34 points. That's the most that Valladolid can get, unless they score here. Then it could be +1. 34 points if they were to lose this game, Valladolid. 34 points, which in terms of goal difference and head-to-head, they're not going to catch Girona. So the highest that Valladolid can finish technically is 17th. But I believe Alaves and Las Palmas play each other. I'm not mistaken. I have to check. So many complications to check on, right? No, but they do play Valladolid actually, Alaves. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Las Palmas do play Leganes. Then I know Leganes have to play Las Palmas. Um, so yeah, it might be this week that Valladolid get relegated. Um, they won't get relegated by the end of this match day, but Valladolid's next game away at Betis will confirm relegation almost certainly, I believe. Right? Yeah, it will confirm relegation if they lose definitely to Real Betis on Thursday night football. And obviously, I will be doing a watch along on Tuesday, the first game, which I believe I mean I still have to keep on checking. I believe it's Valencia hosting Espanyol or the other way around, but it is not Valladolid, Valencia against Espanyol. Yeah, Valencia versus Espanyol at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. So a couple of days from now, I'll be doing another watch along. The early kickoff of the match day 33 of La Liga. The ball's out for Sean Ferreira. Yeah, so it's not been great overall this season for Valladolid. And I did say they'll lose. I don't know what's going on. I said I'll probably just go like 4-1. Let's give them a go. 4-1. 4-1 to Osasuna is my prediction. Why not? But yeah, Valladolid getting relegated after getting promoted last season. It's not been great from them overall. I'll be honest. Um, eh, Actually, if I have to check, like I don't know, I'm not entirely interested, but if I was to ever go to Valladolid, I don't mind watching a Valladolid game. Maybe when Deportivo play them. But I need to check. Check. Let me see Valladolid's final home games of the season. I need to check. Well, they do play Barcelona. Oh Jesus. And then they play Girona midweek and Alaves. Ooh, the 18th. Okay, I might. I'm not 110% sure. But I might. I might do. Oh my God, it's not even okay. Well, It says Valladolid Alaves. I might be able to go to that game. I'm not sure. I have to also check how far Valladolid is from where I live. Um, it's still a bit of a drive, but I don't mind seeing Valladolid. Probably not the. And I think it will be interesting as well, but Valladolid will be relegated by then. Um, Here we go. Osasuna trying to attack still. Overall, it's just not been great. The season, actually from both teams actually. Osasuna started the season very well, but really dropped off. That's a foul by Budimir, the goal scorer. Oh, easily stolen. Darwin Machis. Yeah, it's, so far I'd say Osasuna definitely the better team. In the first 17 minutes, cleared by Moro. Could be a shot here. Oh, Ferreira easily saved. Toro. Not the El Toro show, but Toro with the shot. A really team effort. Ferreira, comfortable for him. Um, but yeah, 420 people, 420. Oh yeah, I forgot. I might do this at halftime. I have to twerk. I just realized I have to twerk on stream because Tottenham actually got through. I predicted, and obviously I'll be back for Champions League coverage. Couple watch longs, one per week. Likely I'm doing. Oh, that's a foul. It's definitely a foul. Could be. It's probably not a yellow card, but yeah, it's a foul there by Beratones. Oh yeah. Um, I do need to check. I forgot what I was saying. I have to check. Oh yeah, that's what I need. The movies. Because I plan to go to the movies. And Wales. Uh, that view. I just have to check the movies in my city if there's movies that I might be interested to watch. Um, as that would be comfortable for sooner. I know. Okay, it's not showing me. Okay. Or probably don't translate. That's what I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, probably better. Thunderbolts. That's what I want to watch. But I don't. The only thing is, like in Spain, they dub the movies, which is one of the most annoying shit. I like. Why? Well, like, why do you have to go to the effort of dubbing the movies? Like, just put the subtitles. You need to be inclusive. Even I watch like you know anime or Ghibli films in Japanese. I don't put them dubbed. So annoying. Like they're all in Spanish, Spanish dub. Like why? This is one of the most annoying things about Spain is that the movies here are dubbed in Spanish. Like it's nice, but like why? So annoying. But I need to check um, if the movie Budime. Ooh, that I might that because I want to watch the Thunderbolts. Um, uh, cinema. English. Otherwise, well, I don't want. I mean, I don't want to go all the way to like Acronia. I mean, it would be nice because we do play. Um, actually, I might check. I might check. Um, if I could watch in Acronia, but it has to really favor my time, basically. Um, could do on the Sunday of that. That's a foul. That's definitely a foul there. Vertones, I mean, he's been taking a lot of fouls here, making a lot of fouls. That's what I meant. As Valladolid have another free kick opportunity. I think set pieces are going to be a thing for Valladolid that they need to do. They don't even attack it. But it is a corner. Corner for Valladolid. If they score here, that'll be great for them. But they definitely need to score here, Valladolid. Just to give the fans some hope. Like half the stadium is empty. That's the thing. It's just not been great from them this season. I can understand the fans' frustrations. And even that corner was terrible. But a replay of that goal, Budimir's goal, really good goal. It was Bertones with the cross to Budimir for the goal in the 9th minute, basically. Actually, it was Garcia. My bad. That made the assist, the cross to him, not Bertones. But yeah, 17th goal of the season for Budimir. I think, look, if you want a target man sort of striker, Budimir is that type of striker, whereby he's not like a techie sort of striker, but he's one of those strikers that he's a target man, and you can store him as a target man for lower-ish sides like Osasuna. But if you're a much more higher quality side or whatever, like a Real Madrid or whatever, or even like a Betis or whatever, then Budimir is definitely a super sub type of striker, someone that offers something different. Would I take him at Newcastle as a Newcastle fan? Yes, I would. I'd actually take Budimir. Um, offers something different and all that, different experience. Um, playing with Osasuna, cross, overhit, and away. Moro away. It's actually a corner. Looks like a potential injury concern. Garcia of Osasuna, another one. for Osasuna from Pamplona. The one thing, if anyone knows anything about Pamplona or Osasuna, goalkeeper punches, see who wins it. I'm definitely interested in going to Pamplona and like that region of Spain, like the north, the area that's near France, not Catalonia, but like Pamplona, Bilbao, Donostia, um, Irun, and all that. Like that area of Spain, like the north, like the Bilbao and like basically the Basque, Navarre, um, Aragon. I think that area of Spain looks very interesting to me to visit. Like I would love to visit there. Maybe during the summer, I might ask a friend. Maybe we do a road trip or something in that area of Spain. I think that'll be a really good plan. Um, Maybe just sleep in the car or something like that. I don't know if that's possible. I think that's possible, right? But yeah, I'm like I haven't been to like the northeast of Spain yet, but I am definite like that's one area of Spain that I'm really interested in, but not necessarily I'm not entirely. I'm not really interested in going to Barcelona. Like I know you have the La Familia Sagrada and obviously FC Barcelona, but I'm not really interested in going to the Montjuic. Montjuic. If Omar ever watches this, Omar BYT. Um, like I'm not really interested in going to the Olympic Stadium. Like I'd much rather just go to the No Camp Now, like the new refurbished stadium. I much rather go there, but it's tough to get tickets to that anyway. I 1000% know when that will be finished. I have no idea. But like I'm not entirely interested in going to Catalonia or Valencia. I will be honest, but people have always said very good things about the south of Spain. I know Catalonia is north, Valencia is definitely south. Um, but for me, I think I'm definitely a northern Spanish type of person. I guess I prefer northern Spain, not just because I live in the north. Like obviously, I live in Galicia, but um, I definitely, you know, like the areas of the north, like what I consider as like north. Spain is anything north of Madrid, basically. So Galicia, Asturias, Cantabria, País Vasco, or the Basque Country, La Rioja, Aragon, Navarre, I know Catalonia counts, Castilla y León. But for me, I'm definitely interested in visiting um, the Basque and all that area, and Pamplona, which is, I hope I'm not getting it wrong. I believe it's in um, Aragon. Or no, it's in Navarre. Navarre. I forgot. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely interested. Also, they have the running of the bulls. So technically, El Toro show. Technically, seeing toros running in the streets of Pamplona in early mid July. So I'm definitely interested. Like that's one thing I want to go in Spain. I'm like that for me is Spain. For me, that the running of the bulls is like for me the one thing I really want to see in Spain. Definitely. Um, I don't know if I'll do a trip or whatever. If, for example, if Tottenham, here's the thing. Obviously, you guys know Charlie from No Filter FC. If he's ever watching this, hi. Um, but if Tottenham were to make the Europa League final, he said he'll go to Bilbao. I'll be like, okay, I might try. I can't confirm I can go, but I would like to because I've never been to. Ooh, very good challenge. I thought it was a bad one, but actually continue on. Valladolid, cross it. Candela. Do it again. Keeps it in. Valladolid upping up the tempo for at least the past couple of minutes. It's out for the drawing for Osasuna, unfortunately. But yeah, if Tottenham make the Europa League final, which is a very high possibility now, they play Bodo Glimt, so definitely not the two other strongest clubs. But though I do predict that Bodo Glimt will knock out Tottenham, a very typical Tottenham. But if Tottenham were to make the Europa League final, Charlie from No Filter FC, I don't mind saying this. It's definitely interested in going back to Spain, back to Bilbao. Um, and I'd like to go. I can't confirm or deny that I can go. That's the thing. And it depends on how much money I'm spending and all that, because I really want to save up money for the summer. Um, Still need to put in at least like another 1,000 euros. Oh, close there. Osasuna. I mean Valladolid. La Casa. Halfway, more than halfway through the first half, but looking it's been okay for Valladolid, though they are a goal behind. Um, and at halftime, I will twerk. Cleared. So really good ball to Latasa, but chested it, but not enough. Um, and also, if anyone wants to bother, hopefully I could go to Bilbao for the Europa League final. I don't think I don't think I'll get tickets for the game, so I don't know. It's going to be really tough and really expensive. So I'm 95% sure I might not, but just for the atmosphere, whichever team makes it will be great. So that'd be nice. But I also have to see how much money I can spend and whether I can actually have a few days off. Because if I can't get a few days off, then I'm not doing it, obviously. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely excited. If I can't, then I might do a live watch long for both Europa League and Conference League finals. It depends. Um, if if we do have Athletic Club in the Europa League final or Real Betis in the Conference League final, hopefully at least one of them makes it. Or better would be both. If one of them makes it, definitely. Well, both. Oh, chance here for Osasuna, crossing, and that's a second goal. Garcia, I believe, with the goal, 2-0 Osasuna. There you go. Ho, ho, ho. Valladolid, they're becoming like hoes because there's holes in their defense. 2-0 to Osasuna. And, oh, so soon, Valladolid are going to get officially relegated. They are relegated technically. Well, not technically, but they basically look relegated to me. It's a really good ball. Cross goalkeeper Ferreira couldn't catch on to it. Couldn't stop it. Good ball into the box, in the 6-yard box, and it's a very comfortable finish. And it's 2-0 Osasuna. It's Garcia, I believe, with the goal. Yeah, Osasuna 2, Real Valladolid 0 in Valladolid. Really, really good goal. Garcia. Now both strikers getting goals for Osasuna. Budimir with the first, and now Garcia with the second. So far, Ruben Garcia, a goal and an assist. So far, he's been really, really good actually in this game. I'd say man of the match so far for Osasuna. Valladolid, you probably, I don't know. Osasuna, I mean, Latasa does have his opportunities, but yeah, it's just not been that great. I can't name a single Valladolid player that's been at least semi decent. Because they've been a bit meh. Um, Surely, right? Valladolid try it. Like Valladolid, for them, just don't get humiliated like every game, especially your home games. Oh, they might get humiliated. Ooh, just enough, just enough. Ferreira was able to get it clear. He almost bottled that, um, you know, clearance. And Valladolid tried to attack. If Valladolid can get a goal, maybe that's something. But yeah, both teams 3 shots on at this game, but 2 chances that Osasuna had, 2 goals. What was this? Look, Ferreira nearly bottled it. It was Ruben Garcia that was closing him down, but thankfully for Ferreira, he got it away. As Valladolid attack on the wing, drawing Valladolid. But yeah, um, as I said, happy Easter to everyone. Cleared from the cross. Shot! And comfortable somewhat in the end. Decent save by Herrera. Probably seeing it through anyway. But yeah, Jovic with the attempt for Valladolid. There's been a couple of attempts for Valladolid, but unfortunately not enough to get over the line and get the goal. Um, Cleared. Javi Sanchez with the foul. Really good ball for that second goal as well. So actually with the cross that led to Ruben Garcia's goal. Oh, really good ball there! It was a chance. Osasuna, but the goalkeeper claims. Budimir complaining to the ref. Probably got his shirt pulled. I will be keep on saying this to people. Budimir, I think, does he work in a like with like I would love him at Newcastle, Budimir, as a target man, not as a starting striker, but I think he can obviously he can be a starting striker because he plays for Osasuna. But um, I have to actually check how old he is. Like he's not the perfect striker, but he's a lot better than Callum Wilson at right now, like 130%. Not saying that Budimir will work in the Prem, but as a target man, definitely. Let me see. I always forget the how old most players are. Ante Budimir. Well, he is 33, so he's a bit old. Well, he'll be 34 actually during the summer. Um, but ooh, okay. If you're Osasuna, keep him. If you can get value, good. I would still look. Even at his age, he's still producing goals for Osasuna. But I think it'll be tough now with his age for us to really get the most out of him. So this is somewhat, you could say, a bit of a scouting report for Newcastle. What La Liga strikers would work as a second striker for Isak? Because I will assume that we keep him. Cleared. Without the lid, will whip it in. You got to whip it in. Oh, it's not whipping it in. There, whip it in now. Finally. Oh, jeez. Um, so Well, obviously, I see Ayoze Perez being, along with as one of the top goal scorers. Obviously, you have Julian Alvarez. Obviously, I take Julian Alvarez, but Kike Garcia, Luki Bacchio, Vinny Solov, and there Ferran Torres, which Newcastle, we've been linked to him in the past. Juan Prado at Espanyol, it's been really good for them. Fabio Silva, I'm not entirely on it. Adam Barry, not really as well. Sandro Ramirez, not really. Barry, maybe, but not sure. Uh, Obviously, I'm not going for any Celta players. Oh, good one! Oh, save. Valladolid having get their chances as they can, but Herrera, the goalkeeper, equal to it. Hugo Duro is definitely someone you can get. Um, so if you want this good scouting by me, um, Hugo Duro, I'd say Prado. I'm not sure about um, Ferran Torres at Barcelona, but if Barcelona do want to have a bit of money, then I think it might be a good shout. Obviously, you have Bellingham, Griezmann, Dani Olmo, Graba, Diego Lopez, Muriqi, Lo Celso, Stuani. Oh, Bertones defended, but Osasuna definitely trying to get third before half time. Oh, and the goalkeeper catches. Obviously, yeah, I'd take Alex Baena at Newcastle. Definitely a player that people starting to take notice of. Obviously, I take Ayafabao as well. Obviously, my star boy Nico with 5 goals, but he is injured, so it's not been great. Takefusa Kubo is another one. The fact that Yamal's only scored 6 goals is crazy, but he's more of an assist type of player and skills. Rosetta as well. Trying to remember the two players I said, Hugo Duro and Juan Prado. That's why. Maybe Carl Lawin, maybe, but Alex Baena. But that he's more of a winger. Prado and Duro are more strikers. So them plus Marrero, maybe, but he's a bit young. Crossing. If I was a Newcastle scout looking for a very good backup, someone that can replace Callum Wilson, someone like Hugo Duro would be good, or Juan Prado, probably Hugo Duro. If you want to give Valencia some money, why not? Um, and Hugo Duro is only 25. He'll be 26 next season. Um, but he's definitely someone I would sign. Um, has played for Valencia 4 years. Let me check as well his contract at Valencia because he's been there for 4 years. Um, and given somewhat of a situation at Valencia, I know Valencia right now are doing quite well. Got a draw the other day, doing a watch along tomorrow. So maybe scouting report to any Newcastle fans as myself. And also, Duo can play out wide in both positions, which I think obviously the main one people would be looking at Newcastle might be Brian Embremo at Brentford for Newcastle. But if you want someone from La Liga, Hugo Duro, and obviously speaking on Hugo Duro and strikers and Valencia, also I just said Juan Prado at Espanyol, doing a watch long for that on Tuesday, Valencia against Espanyol. But I have to check how long is his contract. I have to find it. Let me see contract. Okay, so he signed in 2024. Hugo Duro. Well, obviously he signed for them in 2021, but he signed a new contract for them last summer on the 4th of July. Hugo Duro will be at the club at least until June 30th, 2028. So if you want to count it by seasons, he has 3 years left on his contract. So it's going to be tough to get someone like Hugo Duro from Valencia unless we pay a good amount of money for him. So he's probably someone of next season, next summer for Newcastle if I was to get him, but unless we can offer him a very good wage and contract. But if you want to be a second striker, I don't know. But Hugo Duro um, until 2028. So maybe when he has two, oh, that's a foul there. When he has 2 years left on his deal, and we kind of have to see how Valencia do next season as well in La Liga. So maybe someone to look out for in terms of potential moves. If not this summer, unlikely this summer, but next summer, summer 2026, Hugo Duro might be one that you guys have to be looking out for. For Juan Prado, the other one I was talking to you guys about, uh, Espanol, who he's only like a few months older than me, and I'll be 27 this year. So he'll be 27. Very good profile, has the experience and all that. Um, definitely, I'd say definitely Espanol's best player this season. Um, let me also check some things as well. His contract and his main position is left winger, but he can play in the middle as an attacking midfielder. So if you want creative outlet, I definitely would say him. Also, you can play on the right. So not necessarily what Newcastle need in terms of profile, but if you want to move someone like a Harvey Barnes on the right or Anthony Gordon on the right, it seems like it's going to be Harvey Barnes more like you could put Harvey Barnes on the right, Anthony Gordon on the left, and maybe have Hugo Duro in that middle as the number 10 role. Be a lot more creative. But then Hugo Duro can also play on the left and all that. As Valladolid have a chance. Runs across the face of goal. And that's halftime, I believe. Yes, it is. It is halftime. Yeah, halftime between Osasuna and Valladolid. I need to adjust the clock. We get ready for the second half when it starts. But yeah, people, please do hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on X on Twitter. And yeah, so good. This stream has become a scouting report, I would say. So Juan Prado, not necessarily what Newcastle need, but someone you guys can also definitely look out for. Contract Espanol. This was in 2021. Um, so actually, if you guys want to know, his contract ends this this summer, according to this. I'm not sure if he's renewed his contract or planning to renew, but I have to check because that means he's definitely someone that can move this summer. I need to check. Let's do a little bit more of a recent one. It's difficult. Oh, Juan Garcia as well. Ooh, okay. Uh, so the article is in Spanish, but obviously I can read it. So, Fran Garfa, so hard sometimes with that. The sporting director of Espanyol said on back in February actually um, about the situations regarding the players of Juan Prado and Juan Garcia. Uh, like with uncertain futures at the club still in the air and what the situation is. The forward, because the contracts for both, I believe, and or actually for the striker ends in this summer, and for the goalkeeper Juan Garcia uh, ends um, has a potential of leaving as well because he's been pretty good actually. But for Juan Prado, the future of Juan Prado in the air. Yeah, he's coming to. There's been a few clubs that have some interest in Juan Prado for the past few months. The last month with him, uh, one or the last of these has been Sociedad. His contract ends in June, and it is likely he could be leaving on a free. And they're trying to get his agent, Juan Prado's agent, to renew. The situation is difficult in the negotiations uh, with the player Juan Prado, but they are working as hard as they can, Espanyol, to try to keep Juan Prado because I think he's been their best player, along with Juan Garcia as well. Um, is there a price potentially for him? I'm not sure. Let me see. Don't see any. So it seems like Juan Prado might be leaving on a free. So if you're Newcastle, I'd say if you want to add him to your ranks, get him. Um, but yeah, bit of my coffee. So scouting report people could also look at midfield. Obviously, Alex Baena, though I think there's a lot more competition for Alex Baena at Villarreal. But yeah, obviously as a Deportivo fan, obviously the main one might be someone like Jeremiah. Obviously, probably my favorite player at the club. Though I don't think he's ready for the higher ups, the big time, because he was linked with Chelsea during the January transfer window. Um, but for me, in my opinion, I think Yerma should just stay at that board for at least one or two more seasons because I think he's still a bit raw. I don't think he's up to the level of being a top division player, especially at Chelsea. Like it's Chelsea. Um, but yeah, I think overall with Jeremiah, he's been really good. I wouldn't say he's been our player of the season. I'll be honest. I think it's probably Mario Soriano. I think he's probably been our best player of the season. But I think for Jeremiah, I think he still needs at least 1 or 2 more years to develop at that point before we ever consider letting him go. So that's just my opinion on him. Um, So that's why I think Jeremiah will probably, in my opinion, stay next season for us because we're not getting. I don't think we'll get into the playoffs. I don't think we'll get relegated. So we're just going to finish, just the table wherever. So our season ends at the start of June, basically, when we play Elche. Actually, I'm hoping to go to at least one more Deportivo game before the end of the season. Um, and obviously, hopefully next season I get to go a little bit more often than I can. We'll see. Obviously, I usually like to go on the preseason and all that because it's obviously cheaper, nicer. It's a nice day out during the summer as well, so it's quite nice. Um, But yeah, when it comes to it, well, we'll kind of have to see. I think in terms of Depor next season, I there's bit of expectation that we could actually get into at least the playoffs next season. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully even better, get automatic promotion. I think Deportivo we will be back in La Liga. Probably not, not next season, but I think we will be back in La Liga. I think a lot of non Depor fans, apart unless you're Celta or whatever or Sporting, um, Sporting Gijon, I mean, I think most people want to see Deportivo back in La Liga. So yeah, maybe I might do a watch long. I don't know if I'll do the one tonight, just because I just want to chill and relax. But maybe I might do. Maybe I'm not sure. I could do the one when we play Albacete in a couple of weeks on the 4th of May. Probably I could do that. I could schedule one for that if I'm not mistaken, because I do a watch on of Rayo against Getafe on the Friday night. I'm actually doing a Friday night watch on, hopefully first time on the channel. Because I don't think I've ever done a Friday night watch along La Liga one. But yeah, in terms of other stuff, as I said in the scouting report, my expectation, my thoughts, Juan Prado, I think will, my opinion, I think will leave Espanyol by the end of the season. To where I don't know, he'll be going on a free. And if you want a really good player on a free, Juan Prado is definitely one of them. Um, like I've said at the start of the season, I think Espanyol. I thought Espanyol would stay up, and they will. I think they have more than enough to be better than at least three teams in terms of points. And they won 3 games in a row already. They beat Getafe, I believe. Yeah, at home. So yeah, Espanyol will probably go and stay up. And obviously, I now have a little bit of a soft spot for Espanyol, even though I do have a Barcelona shirt. But yeah, I think for Espanyol, it's going to be tough for them next season if Juan Prado does leave. But if Juan Garcia also leaves, the goalkeeper, then it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I do expect another relegation battle for Espanyol. Whether they stay up next season, I don't know. But I think if Juan Prado and if Juan Prado and Garcia are still at the club next season, then definitely they have every chance of survival. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if Juan Prado was to leave, we'll take him at Newcastle. Well, one, he's on a free, so you're only just getting sign on fees or whatever, and you can play multiple positions, not necessarily a striker position. So maybe not someone Newcastle would actually get necessarily, but he's definitely a player to watch. Um, Trying to see what else. Uh, Alex Baena, that's another one. Obviously, just seeing he's been linked to Barcelona, but yeah, he's definitely hot property right now. Um, in terms of the transfers, contractor until 2028 with a release clause of 55 euros. 55, not 55 euros. I can buy him 55 million. That's what I meant. Yeah, 55 euros for Alex Baena at Villarreal is the release clause. Um, Look, very good player. Alex Baena. A lot of people really rate him. I rate him. He plays on the left, obviously, but he can definitely play in multiple positions. But he's definitely a left wing player as well. Teams interested seems like Man City, which no surprise. Offensive midfielder plays on the right, but I think for Newcastle we have to look at right wingers. Extremo derecho. Let me see. Extremo derecho. Gratis en verano 2023. 25. End of contracts. Position. Vetero, I think. Derecho. Mostara. Let's see. Let's see what players are actually out of contract this summer. So, right wingers, Messi is one of them. But yeah, you also have Leroy Sané, but it seems like he's signing a new deal. But Bayern fans can let me know of that. Crepin Diatara at Monaco, 10 million. Okay. Um, Rooney Badji. I've heard good things about him. I just don't know. Like in my opinion, I think we need an experienced-ish right winger, an exciting experienced right winger as well. We have Adama Traore. Though he's playing somewhere else's now, but not necessarily anyone of my interest. I think Blajadi at Copenhagen's definitely one, but yeah, I don't really see any. Obviously, you have Bakayoko we're linked to. Let's see, 2026 with a year left. I think 2026, 2027 contracts or someone you can look out for the right wing position when it loads. But definitely what we might be looking at. Okay, I don't know why my fucking internet. Okay. All right, 2026. Yamal, his contract runs out in 2026, but let's be real. Esteval, but he's going to Chelsea. Obviously, the main one that Newcastle linked to is Embremo. There's Cherky and Bakayoko, three players that Newcastle have been linked to in the past. Trincao, I've seen reports on him with Newcastle, not as much. You have Zagrova at Lille, and it seems like Lille's definitely going to be letting go a lot of their players. It seems like Daniel James not interested, Harry Wilson not interested. I'll be honest. Um, Akurmach at Villarreal is definitely one. Angel Carrera, Yunus Okun, Akakral at Toulouse, David Brooks, Bertrand Traore, Junior Ito, but it's a bit on the older side. Solly March, Perin, Nicolas Pepe. So yeah, in terms of the main guys to look out for, you probably would say Estevan, Embremo, Cherky, Bakayoko, Trincao. I think those are the ones. Well, actually, not Estevan, but I'd say the five players that could be on the move uh, or whatever. It's Brian Embremo, Juan Cherky, Johan Bakayoko, Francisco Trincao, and Edon Zagrova. I think those are five players that might be leaving. And all of them are with selling-ish clubs like Brentford, Leon, PSV, Sporting Club, de Portugal, and Lille. I do have to check on PSV season and both the other teams because it seems like obviously Champions League football is going to be a big one. Substitution as well. Marquise Valladolid comes off. Even Sanchez comes on for Valladolid. So second half's about to get started when we do, and obviously Grech comes off, and Silla is on for Valladolid as well. As we about to get the second half underway. All right, second half has started, people. Second half. Um, but yeah, have to check PSV and yeah, and Lille and all the league. And so Eredivisie. With PSV, oh damn, Ajax lost 4-0 today. Damn. Well, but Ajax will probably go and win it anyway, the league. But the table, PSV seems like they're getting Champions League football, probably, ahead of Feyenoord. So it's going to be a bit tough, but look, PSV could definitely be selling him. He's definitely hot property, Johan Bakayoko. Um, yeah, I mean, Ajax can afford to lose that one. In League 1, it's a bit more complicated with Lille actually playing right now. Um, so Korova is definitely injured, it says. But another player, obviously, Jonathan David is a big player linked um, on that. We also have Xavier. So, yeah, a few players from Lille are in a potential of getting sold or leaving the club this summer. So definitely want to look out for on Lille on a little bit. But yeah, Lyon and Lille seems like they're going to be one of them's going to miss out on Champions League football, um, which could open the door for, um, let's say, for Newcastle for us to get one of them, either Sugorova from Lille or Ryan Cherky at Lyon. And based on the two games that Leon Cherky played against Manchester United, I know Leon got eliminated, but Leon probably could be selling the players they do have a provisional relegation, so we'll find out. But seems like they won't. I'll be honest, but we'll see. As well, the lead attack, Juric, surely right. Silla, close with the cross there by Silla. Obviously, Moro might be one, but I think it's a bit of I mean, he's a prospect, Moro, but probably not someone I'm too keen on. I'll be honest. I know, obviously, he'll be a little bit cheaper. That's no foul, no foul, and Osasuna attack. This could be dangerous and collected by Ferreira. Claiming that they're Valladolid if they could. It's been a bit sunny nice. Probably have to do something later. And Lille have actually scored, just as I said. Meunier. Where am I checking? In terms of the price, based on transfer mark, you have Ryan and Bremo. Obviously, the most expensive as Valladolid have a goal. 2-1. Ho, ho, ho. They do get a goal back here. Valladolid. Early on in the second half, Valladolid have scored. Finally. So both teams have scored. Brilliant. It's a brilliant one, actually. Valladolid have scored as Ronaldo go home. Signs are up. Moro. Just as I said, oh, maybe not super interested, but yeah, from the left, beats the defender easily there and tucks it away past Herrera. Moro says goodbye to the defender and scores. Really good goal by Moro. And Valladolid just within 5 minutes of the second half have gotten a goal back. So as I said, at least both teams have scored. Great. I forgot to twerk. I'll twerk maybe some other time or whatever. Maybe on Tuesday. Yeah, and Bremo 50 million euros. Cherky and Bakayoko, and in a way Trincao also around 35 million. But yeah, I'll be honest, I'd take Bakayoko. plays for Belgium as well. So I said, top of the morning to you. Oh, foul there. No foul. Might as well just play on the referee. Osasuna. Shot. Way over. Way over. But it's not game over yet. Especially without the lid scoring their goal. Really good goal, actually. Moro. Yeah, like when you look at the Valladolid Stadium, especially obviously now that they're likely getting they will get relegated, it's very empty. That's the unfortunate thing. Because if they're doing well, then there's definitely a chance. But this season's not been great for them, so very understandable why the stadium's not even full at all. Probably even not even half full. Or out wide, get the ball through there. Referee, very good skill to to not get the ball. Passing there, whipped in to the box. Latasso's header gives the appreciation for the cross. Valladolid, second half, have been a lot better than Osasuna. I would definitely be honest. Definitely a lot more better compared to the first half. Um, cleared there. Oh, really good skill to evade the challenge. They're really trying to find Latassa. Valladolid, if they can get another goal, that'll be great for them. It's been pretty good actually from Valladolid second half, definitely. I have to clean my glasses. Um, but when you think about it, so far it's just not been enough from Valladolid this season. Like if they can at least really try to go for games a lot more, then they definitely have a lot more of a better chance of at least being a bit more competitive in La Liga. More ripped in, bad ball, bad cross. Um, we want to check on the Segunda, I would say. Let's check the score from Cartagena Granada. I assume Granada are winning. Yeah, Granada 3-1 up against Cartagena. And what does that mean actually for the Segunda table? Where does Granada, well, Cartagena actually relegated officially. So not much from them. Cartagena are just as bad as Valladolid. Granada are actually in the playoff zone now. They've now overtaken both Almeria and Huesca. It seems like the top eight will probably get into the be the ones competing for playoffs and automatic promotion, all that sort of stuff. Though it seems like there's going to be a clear gap. I think if Oviedo win later today, I forgot who they. Oh, if Oviedo beats Cordoba, um, oh, just wide. Maradona is trying to do his own glory, but just a bit wide from him. Um, but yeah, it seems like Levante, Elche, Racing Santander, potentially Real Oviedo, but I just think if Real Oviedo do not win, it's going to be tough. I have to check their fixtures. They have Cordoba. Let me see who else do they have. I need to check. And I do know a few people from Oviedo. I don't know if they follow the club, but they're from Oviedo. So yeah, Cordoba, literally in an hour. Then they play Levante, that's big. Resca away, that's big. Racing Santander, that's big. So the next four games for Real Oviedo, and three of them are away. The only home game they have in the next four, including the one today, is next weekend against Levante. Ball crossed in. No. Uh, So I don't know. I just don't fully trust Oviedo to get the top two. So it might seem like the playoff for them, maybe, because they have Huesca and Racing Santander back to back away. I just don't know if I can trust them getting two away wins um, in a very high situation, high pressure games. But they do play the final three games are somewhat winnable. Probably is winnable if they can win those three games wide. They play Zaragoza, Tenerife away is the final away game, and the final home game is Cadiz, and we'll see how what the situation will be like for Oviedo at that time. Oviedo nearly getting into La Liga last season. I do have a soft spot for Oviedo, um, not because I know a couple people from Oviedo, um, but you know it seemed like a very cool club as well. I think something linked to FIFA and all that. So it will be quite nice to see Oviedo in La Liga at last, especially an Asturias club. Oh, that's a foul. That's a penalty. Yeah, referee has given a penalty to Osasuna. It was Latasa. Just like he's been okay, Latasa, but not been having a great game, and it's a definite foul in the box. Very stupid. Very stupid. Let's see. Gets it there. Yeah, that's a foul. Doesn't even get the ball. Let me see. Yeah, Latasa doesn't get any of the ball. Clips his man. That's definitely a foul in the box. Penalty. Osasuna at the hour mark, basically. So yeah, in terms of Oviedo, I don't think they'll get the top two. So it seems like even if they win um, just a bit later today, oh, I'd be really upset if Oviedo misses out. But it seems like honestly, it seems like it's Levante, Elche, and Racing Santander fighting it out for the top two. Let's see. Budimir to get his brace, 18th of the campaign. Goal 3-1. Osasuna. That might be game over now for Valladolid, unless they do a Barcelona, a remontada. But it is 3-1. Osasuna are winning now 3-1 in the hour mark. Yes, it is an hour in. Valladolid this season, as I said, have been crumbling for a long while, and they get back their two-goal lead. Osasuna, 4 goals today, which is quite nice. I enjoy that. Yeah, very calmly done. Seems like an easy win here for Osasuna. Eventually, by the end of the day, Um, yeah, and then obviously Elche play later today as well against Albacete. It's not been good by Valladolid. Uh, Deportivo versus Valladolid next season. I will be there. Definitely will be there. Let's go. Valladolid tried to attack themselves. Wins a foul? Yeah, they win a foul. I mean, they have to go back immediately to at least get themselves a bit more competitive. Um, yeah, if it'll be interesting to see if Elche were to lose. I mean, or not get a win, basically. So I'm kind of hoping for an Albacete point, at least. Even though that might potentially mean they go above us that point, but I mean, I don't trust us getting top top six anyway. And it's a corner for Valladolid. But yeah, in terms of Albacete, I mean, they're 2 points behind us, so a draw doesn't really mean they'll overtake us, I'll be honest. I hope we win today as well, therefore, hopefully. We'll be on 52 points. Ball whipped in, cleared, take the shot, blocked. And Osasuna might get it cleared and away. Nah, poor forward ball there. Couple changes now coming from Valladolid. You see who the ones are coming off. Enrique is off. And coming on, Enrique Silva is coming off, as I said. And coming on is Adam Asno. And then Mario Martin, the guy with the most red cards. And also Chucky coming off for Mario Martin, the guy with the most red cards with 3 this season. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one. But they definitely now Valladolid probably in a way trying to throw the kitchen sink in a way already. Might be throwing their arms around. But yeah, hopefully, like I know Elche have won 4 games in a row in the Segunda, which is actually the best form in the past 4 games. Oh, La Taza. Well, I mean, conceding the penalty and then nearly scoring like 3.5 minutes later, or 5 minutes later. Wide, but close. Yeah, Elche, good run of form, 4 wins for them in the past 4 games. So they're on the best form, but they were never really in the top 2 for a large part of the season up until now. But it seems like Elche might be coming back to La Liga, but Levante won the game yesterday 5-2 against Zaragoza, which was a good win for them. Finally got themselves yet another winning game for them. Oh, La Taza. Oh. Silla causing danger, but couldn't keep the ball from La Taza's pass. He wasn't even offside. Oh, it's a poor touch. Silla. I think he was onside as well. Osasuna. I mean, Valladolid. Oh, Cartagena got a goal. Oh, potential penalty, actually. Wait. Oh, yeah. I just realized. Wait, I need to see it again. Because I don't think he was offside. And then, yeah, the foul was committed. Let me see. I don't think that's offside. The foot of the Osasuna defender is actually keeping Silla onside. It's a poor touch by Silla. Oh, I don't know if that's a clear goal scoring opportunity because Silla wasn't really in control of the ball. But I think it's a penalty. Penalty is given. So back-to-back penalties in quick succession. Silla, the one who won the penalty, is going to be the one that will take it down. Valladolid Hopefully we get 5 goals. Hopefully this is one of them. Has to go in if Valladolid have any chance of getting back to this game. So no red card. Wasn't last man just because Silla wasn't really in control of getting that ball, like scoring. But here comes Silla. It's in! Just off the post. Squeezes through. 3-2. Valladolid. Oh, well, Osasuna. But Valladolid have scored. It's been a really good, in terms of goals, it's been a really good game. It's been a really good game. 3-2. Osasuna. Substitute Mamadou Silla. Yeah, he wasn't in control of that ball, but the foul committed in the box, I think it was Britones. It's been a bit crazy this game. Ooh, close. Silla, Mamadou Silla just beats Herrera, who does go the right way, but really aimed perfectly at the post to put it into the box. 5 goals in this game, and we're not yet over. So we had a couple goals, 2 penalties in the past, 7-8 minutes. So very good way to restart. Yeah, let me see that foot. Yeah, the foot kept Silla onside when the foul was eventually committed. That's why I didn't initially think it was a penalty or whatever. I just thought it was just a bad pass. But looking at it, it was a penalty, and then obviously penalty was scored. So 3-2, Valladolid. Come on, let's see. Come on, gotta put some pressure on this. It's been a crazy game. Osasuna conceding 2 goals to Valladolid ain't good. I mean, Valladolid's last game ended 4-2 for the opponents, Atleti. But yeah, a couple of penalties, and we're back to the same sort of scoreline we were kind of on. So Valladolid in the in the first 20 minutes of the second half have 2 goals, a penalty and a goal from Moro and then Silla. Whereas for Osasuna, Budimir did score the penalty just before Valladolid got their penalty, and obviously scored the opening goal of the game, and Ruben Garcia with the second goal of the game for Osasuna. So yeah, it's been very hectic this game. Yeah, but if there is going to be a next goal in this game, it has to be from Valladolid. It needs to be from Valladolid. It's another ball forward like that. You might as well be giving the ball forward to Silla like that. Though his first touch is terrible. But yeah, this game ain't over. It ain't over in the 69th minute. 69 people. Favorite number. As I said, please do hit the like button on the channel. Subscribe. Follow me on X on Twitter. It's been a very good watch along. I've honestly nice, chill. For me, I know it's like in the afternoon already, but I woke up just a while back already. Nice, chill, good watch along. I've enjoyed this game really much. Hopefully get more of the same when I do Valencia v Espanyol in a couple of days. 7 o'clock Tuesday kickoff, 7 p.m. Spain time. Oh, Silla, he's forward. Herrera. Sergio Herrera is fouled. Maybe not fouled, but definitely injured. Referee stopping play. Valladolid fans really wanted the game to be restarted immediately before the referee blew his whistle for the foul on Herrera, which I don't think was a foul, but yeah, I can see the complaints. But yeah, actually now since Valladolid scored, They tried that 2 times already. Ball over the top, crossed in towards Silla, beating the defense. Silla, not the greatest of touches. I don't really rate Mamadou Silla, but on the penalty, there's a game plan there for Valladolid. Definitely, especially Osasuna, five at the back. You would think they'd much do better. Here's another one. You got to put it into the box if they can, or put it forward if they can cross it. Valladolid definitely the better, definitely 110% the better team in this game. Definitely. I thought it was game over when Budimir scored his goal, but Valladolid, it's been really entertaining now. A dangerous position. Latasa is actually playing out wide and fouled. Latasa actually since playing wider has actually been a lot more effective. Like I don't like he wasn't as effective as a center forward, but now that he's a bit more out wide, um, Latasa, he's definitely provided a lot more. Obviously, he provided the assist that led to Silla winning the penalty. So yeah, we'll see how it goes here. I don't know why they're not ripping it in. Oh, that was one of the worst free kick routines ever. I don't know what was the plan in that. You like just rip it in. Silla. What was that free kick routine? You like you don't. You're Valladolid, right? You just put it into the box. Just see what can happen. Why do all these tactical maneuvers of the free kick as Ruben Garcia, one of the goal scorers, is off. Moy Gomez is on for Osasuna, trying to build a little bit more fush into the midfield and securing that back line for Osasuna because it's been breached now a few times. It's just that Valladolid are just shit most of the time in terms of attack. But definitely something that Valladolid can build on as they've been, I'd say, second half actually been the better, way better of the two, even though they did concede. Uh, but here we go. Valladolid are trying to bring it forward. Man on. Here we go. Moro. Can you put it in? Changes the direction of the ball. Cleared. Now Osasuna, if the pass is right, they could be in here. Nah. Bretonas now. Osasuna trying to just keep the ball, calm the nerves. I think a fourth goal would definitely kill the game off on Valladolid. But while it's still 3-2, Valladolid have every chance now. They've definitely, I've second half definitely the better of the two. Definitely the better. Forward. No foul. No foul. Valladolid attacking. Let's see. So actually, coincidence. The midweek games for both of these teams play against the Andalusian Seville clubs. Osasuna play Sevilla, and Valladolid play who do you call this? Betis with the goat Anthony. Ball play forward. And then obviously, um, in a couple or so weeks from now as well, Valladolid do play Barcelona at home at least, but don't think home games really matter for Valladolid. Um, it could be like a 5-0. I know Barcelona will probably rest a lot of players, so look, at least try to build some momentum here, Valladolid. Like, they're getting relegated for sure, but they got to build some momentum. Ooh, not really a good clearance. Throw in. Obviously, with Atletico Madrid's loss to Las Palmas last minute, I think that's game over for Atleti in terms of the title. Because I did say Atleti did have very winnable games. Las Palmas was included, but the fact that they now lost that one and they conceded two at home against Valladolid, I do think it's over for Atleti in terms of title talk. So now it's really between the big two of Barcelona, Real Madrid. At the moment, it's 7 points, but we'll see how Real Madrid do against Athletic Club. To draw that one model, the first Valladolid goal. But yeah, it's definitely something to really look out for. There's a balloons on the pitch as well. Balloons still on the pitch. Catena is fouled from that throw in actually. Let's see, did this actually go out of play? Yeah, it did. But yeah, no corner that one, but probably a corner or a goal might result from here from Osasuna. Definitely thoroughly enjoyed this game. Definitely. Surprisingly, maybe for some people, but it's definitely been enjoyable. You know, you get the goals. Obviously, Valladolid are the ones conceding them, but at least you get to watch goals. I don't remember last time Valladolid had a 0-0 draw. You know, probably don't think they've had this season, if I'm not mistaken. But a foul in the center. Ibanez, one of the subs, getting fouled. Yellow card for Javi Sanchez as well, I believe. He made that foul. Yeah, it was. Yeah, stamp on on the foot of Ibanez. Actually, no, it wasn't caught on the foot, but the trailing leg actually of Sanchez, the captain of Valladolid, as it is a free kick in a quite dangerous position here. It's actually the first yellow of the game as well, and it's given to the captain of Valladolid. But yeah, with about 10 or so plus added time to go, free kick here, dangerous shot and straight at the goalkeeper. Comfortable in the end. More Gomez, one of the subs, with that attempt. Decent effort, but straight at the goalkeeper, really. Both of these teams actually play on the Thursday. Um, Osasuna playing Sevilla, as I said, in Pamplona, and then Real Betis are hosting Valladolid. So both Real clubs playing against each other. I'd make it clear if they could. Yeah, Valladolid. Valladolid past 10 minutes now. Play on, says the ref. Oh, and this is not that much there towards Silla. Good idea. Now it's off and go. And Valladolid putting up a lot more fight and passion. Here's Silla. You gotta whip it in. You gotta whip it in. Moro, shoot! Oh, why is he didn't shoot? Oh, he should have shot a little bit earlier there, Moro. That, it wasn't strong enough. Got onto his left foot. Wasn't too confident. It was probably going out of the goal, not heading into the goal. That's what I meant. Probably a very good opportunity there by Moro for Valladolid. Valladolid now, if they could just put the ball into the box, they've threatened with that ball over the top of the Osasuna defense. They can definitely get at least a point, maybe a win if they can get more goals. But here we go then. Valladolid, as I said, been better, a lot better in the second half. Um, Definitely shown a lot of fight, scored 2 goals. But can they get the equalizing goal to get themselves a point? Let's see. Play back. Just not enough. Osasuna will try get away and controlling the ball if they could. So they have now. Yeah, that's not a foul. Play on. Keep the ball. Here, Valladolid. Oh, good skill. Come on. Just not there, but clean up there, the defender. Come on. Now it's Osasuna with the ball. It is Budimir actually with the ball out wide, and then a little bit more central here. Playing his back. Katana. Valladolid just have a couple opportunities. They could get a goal, equalizing goal if they could. It's been tough for them, but they definitely been the better of the two sides in the second half, as I said. Definitely something that they can work on in their upcoming game against Betis. But if they were to lose this one eventually, I mean, there's still a chance they can get an equalizer and get at least something. But there's the potential that they could be relegated on Thursday, almost, or even earlier than Thursday. Um, I know. To be technical on that, but they are getting relegated. Like, there's no chance they're getting that, like, surviving. But it'll be definitely official confirmation soon on their relegation. They're clear. Yeah, if you're Valladolid, you might as well just bring on another attacking player. Like, you're going to lose the game right now anyway, so you don't need to defend. Like, don't defend the losing position. You gotta go for it. You might as well make this fun. Who they are. Let's see. Valladolid. More definitely been a lot better. I think almost a lot. Most of these players have been a lot better for Valladolid. How's that foul? Ibanez then committed the foul. Oh yeah, Premier League games are happening. I forgot. Damn, Arsenal 2-0 up. Trossard, Martinelli scoring. Davis red card. Latasa finally coming off. Marcus Ante coming on for Valladolid. And for Osasuna, Resto coming off. Pena coming on. Did Bukayo Saka score? He's my FPL captain. Saka. Marino. Oh, the fucking hell. Come on. Yeah, I've probably had the worst game. Let's see other. I know there's other games happening. Man United 0-0. Former winning against Chelsea. No surprise. Come on, form. I think there's only 3 games right now. And then later is Leicester Liverpool. But it seems like Arsenal will win. So Liverpool won't win the league at this time. That's committed a foul there. I have to check if the table was to be like that. I'm just going to assume both Arsenal and Liverpool will win today. So just 13 points. I think. Right? 79-66 is 13 points with 5 games to go. And if Arsenal were to lose in midweek, that would then mean Liverpool win the league. But yeah, at the moment, Arsenal winning. Bundesliga. I was about to write Bundesliga. Augsburg nil, Frankfurt nil so far. Valladolid headed. Oh, way over. Just about 2 minutes plus the other time to go. Serie A. Serie A. I know there was a game earlier as well. I forgot who. But right now, Empoli nil, Venezia nil. Roma. Oh, okay, so there's no early game. Empoli, Venezia, both teams in the relegation zone. League One. League One. 2-0 actually. Real now. Jonathan David, a player that's been linked as well to different clubs. Valladolid, it's somewhat becoming last chance saloon here for Osasuna. Just need to get the ball, survive it. We're coming near the end of this game. It's been a very good watch. I've enjoyed it. Giving the possession there. Not been great. Definitely not been great from Osasuna's perspective. The second half, but a win's a win for them. First half definitely been better. Second half, I say Valladolid have been better. Ball put in their way and cleared. That's a foul. Yeah. Like calm at as no committing the foul. I think it was Ibanez. I'm not sure. No. And we'll also see how much added time there will be at the end of it. Jesus Christ. My glasses. Osasuna ball forward and easily for the goalkeeper. Put it forward. But yeah, 3-2 Osasuna. It's been a good game in terms of goals and all that. Forward. But now, can Valladolid 6 minutes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 6 minutes added time. Yeah, 6 minutes actually. 6 added minutes. The game continuing playing on. Valladolid. Aymar actually getting the yellow card for Osasuna. So it's the first yellow, I believe, of the game for an Osasuna player. But Valladolid, they gotta get it done if they could. They're, it's getting a bit tough here for Valladolid. Haven't really, apart from Mo's chance after the penalty they scored, it's not been there, Valladolid, in terms of the attacking threat that they really posed in this game in the second half. At least try to earn a point if you could. You probably can. Oh, cleared. Good defending. But whip it in. Whipped in. Cleared. Moro. Oh, I don't know what he's trying to do. Foul. That might kill a bit more of the game off. Mario Martin. Nah, that's not foul. Cleared. About 3 minutes left for Osasuna to see this out. Valladolid try to find an equalizing goal. But if it is held on here for Osasuna, it's back-to-back wins. Finally getting a bit of form back at Osasuna. I know it's against the worst team in La Liga, but a win's a win for them, and they definitely needed that from last week. And adding on to this game, getting a couple of wins, getting themselves a lot more clear from the relegation zone. They beat Girona, that's why I remember, the other last week. And then on Easter Sunday, beating Valladolid away, getting closer here. Osasuna. Just a few throw-ins. Yeah, I think it's game over for Valladolid. I just don't really see them putting up another threat to 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 get towards the Osasuna goal. I should see Osasuna just seeing this out now. Just a couple of minutes basically to go now. Good skill. Good skill. Really good skill to get the pass there. Don't need to shoot. You just see this game out. Well, now this is really last chance saloon now for Valladolid. They have to get this forward. Oh, free kick. Valladolid. A minute basically to go. Yeah, that's a foul on Silla. Who, yeah, his influence hasn't been that great. Probably, probably in the past 15 or 20 so minutes. But seems like his penalty will be the last goal of the game unless Valladolid were to score or Osasuna seal the game. But now you gotta bring it forward. It's basically everyone forward now. Try to win a corner, a free kick, something like that. Where is it? It's a foul on Munoz. I think that's game over now. Free kick Osasuna. Going to end the game here. I'd probably say now. Valladolid, huff and puff in the second half, but it's not enough. Just not enough. The penalty committed by Latasa actually is the one that really damaging. Um, when Budimir scored basically the winning penalty, and it is the winning penalty of the game as it is full time. 3-2 Osasuna. It ends here in the Jose Zorrilla 3-2. Unfortunately, no chats. That's the unfortunate bit. But that's been a good watch. I definitely enjoyed it. I think Osasuna over the course of the game probably deserve it, though Valladolid definitely showed a bit of, you could say, quality, you might say, in that second half. Definitely better, but not good enough to get a win. And so, yeah, as I said, it ends Real Valladolid 2, Osasuna 3. But yeah, I will. The next time I'm doing a live stream is the El Toro show on Tuesday, 6 p.m. because there's midweek games, and then literally just an hour after, 7 o'clock on Tuesday, Spain time. I'm doing Valencia versus Espanyol live watch along. So yeah, for anyone that's been watching, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.